Right, so if you're like me, you obviously like the look of the S1K with no mirrors, looks more aggressive, and then also need mirrors because I need to see if there's any police behind me. But yeah, I've checked online to see if there's any barring solutions for the S1K. Everything has been crazy expensive, so I picked this setup, €15 online. Let's see if we can get these installed and how they turn out and how easy it is to install as well, because I was going to be paying €120 for a bar and sound. So it seems like a good enough solution. Should be straightforward. I've done some measurements as well, so let's get cracking. So in the box you get the little clip-on that goes around the bar end itself, and there's two sleeves here as well. So there's a bigger sleeve and a smaller sleeve as well, and then the bar end mirror. So I've already got the one side bar end off the S1K. Next thing is to see what I need in order to put the new bar end in there to hold the bar end mirror, because the original one is on an actual bolt. So yeah, let's see what we can figure out. Okay, so what I was able to figure out is I'm able to put this sleeve, the smaller sleeve, in here. So that goes in, which is good. But the bolt that's meant to spread this sleeve is too big, so I'm gonna try to grind that down and then see if we can put that in. Once this is in to here, essentially, should be good. Might need to trim this down actually. Yeah, should look okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is trim as close to the edge here, just to make it shorter, and then grind the whole thing down just to make sure that it goes in nicely and comes out nicely as well in the future if needed. So grand. So I grinded down the sleeve. What I done is took a calipers and just basically put it at the edge here and put the caliper in to measure the size before the threads start for the bolt. So I ideally want the sleeve to be shorter than when the bolts start for the bar end. While the other sleeve is cooling down, we can assemble this little bad boy. So it comes with two rubbers, little Allen bolt. So now I need to come up with a way. I want it this way. Yeah. Alright, all this can be adjusted obviously once on the bike, but that's the rough idea. Okay, so the sleeve is cooled down. What I'll do now is just grind down the rest of it, I think. Okay, so I think I got it to a level that I'm happy with. I think the rest of it can be tapped in and then should come out, unless that's hitting the end. Oh shit, yeah. Didn't account for the bolt. Right, so now look, with the sleeve, grinding it down, grinded the bolt down as well. That spreads the sleeve as well. No, look, they're still too long to go into the bar end. So I'm resorting to last measures, and I'm just going to take the angle grinder and cut the bolt, the nut, and the sleeve to the desired length. So last ditch effort. It's so close as well. That's how close it is, just that little bit. Yeah. Doesn't look the prettiest, but I guess it'll work. So if you leave the nut on the bolt when you cut it, when you take it off, it'll just cut the threads again. So grand. There you go. Beautiful. Grand, so that worked. Let's get the mirror on and see what it looks like. There's a couple of ways that you can have this, but I think I'll just go for something like that. Right, not sure how I feel about the whole thing sticking out that far. I think it's a bit overkill. Would have been nicer if it was like closer to the bar end and just sticking out from the bar end. Yeah, at least it can be done, as you can see. Nice and sturdy. Obviously, have to take it for a spin to see if there's any vibration or anything like that, but can be done. Not too hard as well. Before I go and start doing the other side, I was thinking maybe the clamp can go over the existing bar end. So we're gonna give it a shot. Maybe we don't have to do everything that I've done for the previous one. So let's try that. Let's take the beamer out and go at the other bar end. See if we can do the clamp thing on this side. Not bad actually. Okay, so that actually might work a bit better than the sleeve and chopping it down. That's what it looks like. Doesn't stick out as much as this side. I suppose the only thing is centralizing this bit, but that can be 3D printed. But yeah, I think I like that better actually, so long as it's stable enough. Just need to tighten it down. Right, so I'm gonna play around with them and see if I can get them to a way that I like them. I might switch over the right hand side one to the same way as the left one and try to set them up in a way that I'm happy with. Okay, so I figured out the final solution for the setup and ended up going with just the original bar ends sandwiched in with the bar end mirrors on the setup that essentially comes with the bar ends. The sleeve method is still possible, just takes a bit more work, but this works just as well. And especially if you can get a 3D printer just to center the bar end with the bolt through the little clamp that comes with the bar end mirrors, then it'll work perfectly. So this is the complete setup. So I think it doesn't look too bad. Obviously it sticks out a little bit, but you can always rotate the mirror if you'd like to squeeze through somewhere, etc. And you can actually see something with this setup. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. I can see that you can put cheap bar end mirrors on the S1000K and not spend a tremendous amount of money or do a tremendous amount of work as well. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.